Bicycle, bicycle. New bike day. New bike day. Bicycle, bike day, boy. New bike day. That's right, new bike day, boy. New bike day. Do I need a new bike? Well, come on. Every serious cycler needs at least 4 bikes. And I only got 1. Now I get to pick up my second one. It's a glorious day, you know what I'm saying? New bike day.
On this first ride out, can't fade this bliss. Wind hit hard, got me grinning like, yeah, this freedom feel better than I wish. Bell go ring, yeah, I'm calling my lane. Laugh out loud when I'm shifting the gears. 250 years and we still going strong, so I'm riding this moment all year. Pull up clean, got the stars on display. Whole vibe screaming USA. If you see me flying past, don't blink. I'm just chasing that freedom wave.
All right, we are almost to my destination to pick up the new bike for this trip. So excited to pick it up. I have to admit, wasn't as excited as I thought I would be because I had a few different choices that I was thinking about, and I did reach out to some companies about possible sponsorship or discounts to be part of this project, because it's, look, anything dealing with celebrating America's 250th anniversary is going to be getting a lot of media attention. This is a big event. This is once in a lifetime, literally once in a lifetime. And you know, I had various discussions with a couple different companies that I'll get into in a little bit, and ultimately decided on, for various reasons, the one that I'm getting ready to go pick up now. It's going to be a little bit interesting because I have a new car that I got a year or so ago, and I have not had a chance to put in a new hitch on this. And the bike rack that I had was perfectly fine for my current bike, which is a Salsa Journeyman, and the Trek that I had bought my brother. But for this bike, it's a little bit heavier. So I don't think my bike rack is going to be appropriate for it. So since I don't have one, I'm either going to have to ride the bike from the bike shop and have to go through some sketchy neighborhoods in order to get home. I don't know if I would really like doing that on my first ride, or I'm going to have to try and throw it in the trunk of my car. I have an SUV, so it should fit. There shouldn't be any problem. I mean, it might be an awkward fit getting it into the back initially, but in terms of length and space, I should have more than enough room for it. So about a mile away, looking forward to it. Now I can start getting in my ride training, get some mini tours set up that I'm going to be doing around Florida as warm-ups before taking off. So things are really coming together, and I'm really looking forward to it. So we'll see how this goes. What I'm going to do is I parked the car a little ways away near a park. And so as I pick up my bike, I'll probably ride over to there. And the only bad thing about that is when I need to put it in the back of the car, if I decide to, you know, not ride back to the house, there may be a little problem with trying to do that on my own. But we'll see how that goes. And if not, then I'll just bring it back and have someone help me put it in. I have to get that bike rack pretty soon here. And they can be a bit pricey, but you know, I keep getting all sorts of ads from Facebook and everything. So maybe I'll be able to get something that's not nearly as expensive and still works for what I need. All right, so I just picked up the bike, got it here. Of course, I'm trying to do the big reveal, be all cinematic, and the wind is not cooperating. So, what bike did I get? Let me just pull it off because it's too windy out here. So, this is the Specialized Turbo Vado. Yes, it is an e-bike, which I know some people think EV stands for evil vehicle, but there's a specific reason why I decided to get an EV bike rather than using my Salsa Journeyman. And the primary thing is I'm going to be pulling or bringing a lot more production stuff than the average bike tourer. So that may mean extra weight. I might even end up getting a cargo trailer to bring with me. In any case, I want some of that extra power for that specific reason. And of course, there are several bikes that I would like to have, and I looked at several ones. So listen, anybody that goes on tours, if they're lucky, they're able to get bike sponsorships or other equipment sponsors. And so because of the nature of this particular project I'm doing, celebrating America's 250th anniversary, I actually reached out to a lot of companies, even though technically the channel is brand new, and so it doesn't have a lot of followers yet. If you're just seeing this for the first time, be sure to subscribe at freedomride250.com. If you're seeing this on YouTube, obviously hit the subscribe button as well so that I can build those numbers to really get the message out about how great this country is. And so, because on the strength of that idea, I've been able to get a few sponsors for equipment, but not for the bikes. So I reached out to a number of different companies, but 3 specific ones because I saw some bikes that I really liked. The first was that Salsa, which is the bike that I have currently, they have a new line of e-bikes, but then I saw a brand new e-bike that Priority Bikes created, a very big bestseller. They updated one, which is a bigger e-bike, and it's a step-through. But honest with you, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. When I see a step-through, I just think it's a girl's bike, and I just don't like the way they look. But my local bike shop did have this Turbo Vado 4.0. These go for about the same price as Priority Bikes, whereas the Salsa bikes were about $1,500 more, so quite pricey. And, you know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get anything with Priority. Hopefully, I'll be able to work with them later on because I do like belt drives. But this was on sale for like way, way below, like $800 or $900 less than a Priority. So it was kind of hard to not go for this since it was on sale. So that's what I did. Went with this one. The big question. What shall we name my new mode of transportation? Let me see. Yes. What shall we name this beautiful piece of machinery? All right. I shall christen him.
Hold on a moment. Why would you assume I'm a male?
What? What? Did that bike shop sell me a woke bike?
If by woke you mean aware, yes I am. However, vehicles of all kinds are generally named with a female name.
What are you talking about?
The Queen Mary ship Christine in the famous movie, Eleanor in Gone in 60 Seconds, Betsy, Lady Jane, I could go on.
That's not true. What about Kit from Knight Rider? Huh? Male. He was a male.
Kit is a pretend car in a TV show. I'm a real touring bike ready to carry you across America. And you are most certainly not the Hoff.
What?
One morning in June some 20 years ago, I was born a rich man's son. I've been looking for freedom. I've been looking so long. I'll be ready forever and always.
No, that's right. I'm not the Hoff. Fine. I'll come up with a different name. Let's see. Tempest? No, that's too on the nose for a red bike. Inferno? Nah. I shall Christian you Lady Independence. Indy for short, because that's what bikes represent. From the very first time we got to them. Independence from being around parents. Freedom to get away from the house.
I am a lady and an independent bicycle. Lady Independence is brilliant.
Let's ride.
Independence it is.